Alright, so today is Wednesday the 22nd of March. I'm on campus at my chosen local ecology, which is AUT North, and I'm just in the gardens. I'm round near one of the many harakeke plantings. You can see they're along here. I'm just on the edge of campus, very much the edge. And then that's the motorway. And yeah, there's still a lot of harakeke plantings, lots of natives on campus, which is really nice to see. But this is where I normally harvest my harakeke plant fronds from. So you can see fresh ones here. So I'm going to use those. I'm preparing them for working on site tomorrow. And we've got some dried leaves over here. Some of those are from prior harvesting months back. And we've got another big pile of dried leaves here as well. Again, these are a collation of both today's work, kind of tidying, and also prior site visits where I've also come and cut off some of the dead leaves, that kind of thing. But yes, lots of harakeke plants. You can see some of the cuts that I've made in this kind of fan-like frond arrangement. So I'm cutting off the outer leaves first. So some of those were dead, some of them were dried, some of them had already kind of fallen off the plant. Some of them I needed to cut off to kind of clear away. The idea is that wanting to have a bit more airflow in and around the base of the plant, and that'll help stop any kind of unwanted diseases and things. But I'm leaving the middle fronds, so the baby, the rito, the parents, which are the fronds either side, and some of the grandparents, but any and all of the other fronds are available to be cut without damaging the plant, without hindering its growth and maturity. So yeah, this is the current site, the current work area. You can very much see where I have been as a human. So yeah, some of the harakeke plants further out, and then once I've cleared the dried leaves, we'll cut off some of the fresh ones for use. I can work my way further in, and you can see here there is like a little nook, unintentional. So you'll be kind of encapsulated within all these fronds, all these green, beautiful leaves. And yes, this is the little site. So I've actually been sitting in here and cutting these and these and these, leaving some of the dead. So I'm clearing out the dead leaves enough so that I can continue to work inside here. So I'm coming further in. You can see there's more around the side. But yeah, I'm moving some of the leaves out of this little space because it is quite a small space, but also leaving some in just as ground cover. So the ironic thing is that I will likely put majority of these dried dead leaves, which I've removed from the centre, back in the centre, again as ground cover. But we'll see if I have any other makeshift textile structures that I can create with these, and if not, I know they do suit really well, and they do work really well as ground cover, just naturally. Yeah, so this is the current. I've also got a little area over this side, so I've been able to work kind of around the outside first and then gradually in. But same idea, you can kind of see where I've been working, at least in comparison to, say, this harakeke plant or these ones. So there's a lot of dried leaves still kind of within that centre, and you can see that the fronds, there are quite a few in this, and you can see that they're kind of twisted up on an angle because there's no space for them to grow. so a little bit of human disturbance. So it's a term that I've kind of utilised / taken from Breeding Sweetgrass book. So some plants thrive more so, or like they need some form of disturbance or interaction from other species, whether that's animals like cows or birds nibbling kind of on their berries, that kind of thing, or whether it is a human being kind of cutting off some of the dead fronds and whatnot to enable I suppose quicker growth, quicker healthier plant as a result. But yes, lots of dead leaves here still. Cleared some of them again just on the other side, but you can see the same fan-like structure. Really is quite beautiful. Try not to take too much, but also aware that this plant, or this collation, this little family of harakeke, at least that I've been cutting from, is in need of a bit of TLC. So hopefully it will have a bit more airflow and things in around. The weather's also probably helped. It's nice and sunny today. So ground's nice and dry.